According to Marcus Aurelius, you have the option to end your life at this very moment. He suggests that this realization should influence your actions, words, and thoughts. According to Marcus, life is brief. Hence, one should approach every thought or deed as if they were a dying individual. In my opinion, Marcus Aurelius is arguably the most captivating individual to have ever existed. Contrary to the notion that absolute authority inevitably leads to corruption, Marcus is an exception to this generalization. Rather than hailing from a royal lineage, Nero selects Marcus as a young man, precisely at the same age, and prepares him for leadership. What is the first action he takes with power? He divides it up with his sibling. Since reading Meditations, I have embarked on a profound exploration of Marcus Aurelius, which has had a transformative impact on my life. Over the course of the past 2 millennia, this work has also had a profound influence on the lives of countless individuals. In this episode, I aim to share some of my favorite teachings from the esteemed philosopher King Marcus Aurelius. If you are interested in acquiring knowledge about the profound beliefs and ideals that this individual adhered to, I believe this movie will be suitable for you. One notable anecdote about Marcus Aurelius takes place during the height of the Antonine Plague, a devastating outbreak that claimed the lives of millions. Rome's economy has suffered severe damage, resulting in a high death toll and widespread despair among the population, with little hope for improvement. What is Marcus Aurelius's occupation? He strolls across the majestic palace and begins to label items for sale. He sells the jewels, robes, and couches that belong to the emperor on the lawn of the Grand Palace for a period of 2 months. He is conveying a message, stating that he will not prioritize his own needs and desires over those of others. He does not believe it is necessary to have extravagant possessions, especially when people are struggling. He states his intention to undertake small actions that have a significant impact. We can compare this situation to that of a CEO who voluntarily lowers their salary during a period of economic downturn. This is the athlete who renegotiates their contract in order to facilitate the team's recruitment of new individuals. This is the leader who prioritizes the people's well-being and interests over their own comfort and wants, demonstrating sacrifice and perseverance. This narrative by Marcus Aurelius exemplifies excellence. You are not immobilized or incapable of progressing. I get that you believe you are, but the Stoics aim to convey that while one way may be unavailable, another is still accessible, correct? The obstacle to taking action propels the act of taking action forward. We can transform the obstacles that obstruct our path into the very path we must take. Marcus Aurelius does not assert that there is an absolute impossibility for anything to impede your progress. The speaker suggests that despite facing hindrances in one aspect, there are still opportunities available. One can consistently engage in the cultivation of virtue and excellence, adapting and evolving in response to circumstances. We have no authority over what happened, but we do have authority over our reaction. The concept revolves around Stoic philosophy. Indeed, even with an obstruction on one path and a sealed door, the window remains accessible. Someone obstructs your path, someone hinders you, someone impedes your progress. Indeed, such occurrences may transpire, but they are incapable of impeding your ability to exercise patience. No one has the power to prevent you from engaging in the act of forgiving. They are unable to impede your ability to pursue an alternative path, alter your perspective, explore novel endeavors, evolve as a result of this experience, and acquire knowledge from it. According to the Stoics, there is no external force that can hinder us from effectively incorporating, adjusting, transforming, and incorporating the experiences and challenges we encounter into new opportunities. The hurdle is the path forward. We consistently maintain our capacity to select and modify, making it impossible to become stuck. Do we have a clear understanding of the tasks we need to accomplish? We possess the information. The problem is with the task's execution. Marcus Aurelius suggests that you have the ability to be virtuous in the present moment, but instead, you opt to postpone it for the future. We postponed it. I intend to commence the diet. I will commence work on the novel. I am about to commence the task of tidying up the house. Today I will not undertake the task. I will complete the task the following day. If weight gain was only dependent on information acquisition, then no one would be overweight. Everyone would be in a state of good health. It is desirable for everyone to possess well-defined abdominal muscles. All projects would be successfully accomplished. We possess the knowledge and skills required to do the task. The problem lies in our inability to complete the task. We refrain from taking the necessary actions. That is why the Stoics practice the discipline of action. In the final analysis, the most important aspect is taking decisive steps. Your statement's content does not match the intended message, it is not in accordance with your assumptions. It is the action that you take. What course of action do you intend to pursue? Which course of action do you intend to pursue? Indeed, that is the method by which you complete tasks, gradually and systematically. According to Marcus Aurelius, simply initiate the initial action. There is no one who can stop you from doing it. It requires a significant level of self-awareness to acknowledge and express feelings of discomfort or anxiety caused by a specific factor, X. Amidst the pandemic, I stumbled into something that caught my attention as I found myself with an unexpected abundance of free time. I didn't have to board this plane. I did not encounter any traffic congestion at this location. I didn't have to prepare for anything specific. Consequently, one may assume that my anxiety levels would significantly decrease, resulting in a reduced number of concerns to be preoccupied with. Contrary to the previous statement, this is not the case. Afterwards, it becomes clear that the anxiety is unconnected to any of the previously mentioned issues. Indeed, Marcus Aurelius's work, Meditations, addresses the topic under discussion. He claims to have overcome anxiety. Subsequently, he states, "No, in fact, I disposed of it." Furthermore, he composed this piece of writing while a play was taking place, which is rather remarkable. However, he ultimately decided to abandon it because it resonated deeply with his inner self. That was a significant breakthrough I experienced. I initially believed that my stress, anxiety and worry were caused by various legitimate factors in my life, such as work and family-related issues. After careful reduction, one comes to the realization that the source of concern is, in fact, oneself. I assure you that Marcus Aurelius possesses a superior morning regimen compared to yours. Despite his lack of desire and absence of obligation, he compels himself to rise early. He asks why they told you to stay here, under the covers, to keep warm. Were you intending to perform the tasks typically carried out by a human being? He rises early and proceeds to diligently perform his tasks. What was your initial action? In my opinion, he engages in the act of sitting down with his personal journal. We attribute the preservation of meditation to the fact that it contains the confidential reflections of the most influential individuals on the planet. He documented these views because they had a positive impact on his personal growth. What subsequent actions did he take? He commenced his most crucial assignment of the day. He advises people to focus intensely, akin to the unwavering determination of a Roman. He advises you to approach this task with the mindset that it is the final action you will ever undertake. That is precisely what Marcus Aurelius did. His success was ensured by his morning regimen. He approached the day with intention and purpose. He was aware that a good start is equivalent to completing half of the task. Consequently, it is advisable to begin your day with a morning routine that empowers you to take control of the day right from the start. The term for this is self-discipline. No other individuals registered for it, you willingly enrolled in it. When engaging in learning, studying, and self-improvement, it is crucial to ensure that you are solely applying your efforts to yourself. Marcus Aurelius advises being tolerant toward others while maintaining severe discipline with oneself. The goal of all of this is to enhance your self-mastery. The intention is not to exhibit condescension, patronization, or control over others. We use the term self-discipline for a specific purpose. It is the control you have over your own actions and behavior. You will separate yourself from others, including their mistakes and methods of doing things, allowing them to handle those matters independently. Marcus Aurelius harbored a strong aversion toward individuals. It is impossible to read Meditations without realizing it. He initiates his meditations by reflecting on the exasperating and bothersome nature of other individuals. Moreover, he also reflects on the idea that obstacles serve as the path. The phrase refers to his discussion of other individuals, specifically how they impede our progress and create hindrances. However, he argues that this obstacle presents an opportunity to actively apply the philosophy you claim to believe in. It is an opportunity to demonstrate goodness despite the actions of others, to uphold justice in the face of injustice, to maintain self-control in the midst of praised indulgence, and to exhibit courage when everyone else is displaying cowardice and receiving rewards for it. According to the Stoics, people are exasperating, individuals can be a hindrance. However, as with all challenges, they also serve as a pathway to success. That is a difficulty we can successfully overcome. We can improve our ability to grapple with the challenges faced by others. Therefore, refrain from harboring feelings of resentment toward others. Utilize them to enhance your skills. You are occupied. I am currently occupied. However, the question arises as to what extent our current preoccupations hold significance. Marcus Aurelius advises individuals to reflect and evaluate the necessity of their actions and words. The majority of our actions and words are not crucial. Indeed, he is absolutely correct. The majority of our actions are a result of either explicit requests or instructions from others, or just following established conventions. Is it really necessary for us to do so? If we discovered that we were facing imminent death tomorrow, would we continue engaging in the same activities? Is our current approach the most appropriate one to pursue? No, definitely not. According to him, if you question whether something is necessary, you can eliminate a significant number of unnecessary tasks. Furthermore, he asserts that you will experience the dual advantage of accomplishing a smaller number of tasks with greater proficiency. Hence, it is imperative to inquire whether this is indispensable. Is it truly necessary for me to be engaging in this activity? Am I executing the task in the correct manner? You ask yourself this question in connection with every action, statement, and thought you engage in. First and foremost, amor fati. The event did not occur to you, rather, it occurred for your benefit. Embrace the hand of destiny that has bestowed this upon you, accept it without resistance, endure the burden it brings, and transform it into something meaningful. That's the concept of amor fati. Marcus Aurelius asserts that a fire has the ability to transform all objects into combustible material and illumination. That's the concept of amor fati. The second point pertains to the actions you undertake for the benefit of others. Marcus Aurelius asserts that the outcome of one's existence is a commendable moral disposition and actions that benefit the collective welfare. The Stoics did not want to prevent individuals from becoming more successful sociopaths, accumulating wealth solely for personal gain, or seeking more fame. The focus was on their altruistic actions toward others. Do you actively participate in improving your town and country? Are you advancing humanity's progress? The third item provides a broader understanding of the previous two, reminding us of our mortality. According to Marcus Aurelius, you have the option to end your life at this very moment. This choice should influence your actions, words, and thoughts.